Good morning. Welcome back to part 2 of What If him, Deku, had the powers of Bond. Part 2. So, in the first part, I kind of went super dark. And sorry for my voice thing. I'm still recovering from my, coughing things out. So, and plus, sorry for a really long video of that part 1. So in this part, I will be constantly going this way and then going back. So yeah. So let's kick things off with a recap or of what happened in the last part before I checked. So, in the last part, Muscular gets killed by Zuko, or Grim Reaper Zuko. And, yeah, the All for One did not know that. And, yeah. So then the pro heroes, they all went out for him, and they keep citizens inside. Hein. And so then a couple nights after, of course, let's say All Might versus All for One, or no, All Might and All for One were walking side by side, and All Might, he was still upset at All for One for what he did to the what All for One did to the All Might's master, and and All for One, so All Might finally snaps and challenges him to a battle. And before All for One even finished All Might off, a voice comes out. I see. It's a long time no see, All for One. As he turns around and sees a kid with glowing eyes. As he says, it's been so long, hasn't it? Yeah. So then the All for One looks at him. Do I know you? Oh, did you already forgot? Hun? No surprise. You probably killed thousands of quirkless, useless people. But I was one of them. Anger, hatred, sadness. But you know me, or everyone knows my villain, or anti-hero, or anti-villain, his name of a Grim Reaper. But my actual name is, as All for One says, "You're Zuko Midoriya. But how did you survive?" Oh, yeah. You're her. You didn't. I thought you knew. Everyone thought I was dead. But now, and I wish you the good of luck. Rest in peace. And Zuko, who charges at All for One. As All Might was, of course, All Might was down. Or he was knocked out. But then Zuko killed All for One. Like, Zuko killed All for One and fled the scene. As All Might gets up, and he sees All for One on the ground, with, like, in the dead pose. As the note was placed on All for One's chest, or no, back, because, because All for One was laying on his front with his, So so All Might picks up the note, and he read it, and it said, "If you're trying to look for me, hey, come to the sewers. There's alone." As All Might thinks this is a trap for for his death thing. So All Might was brave enough, and the Pearl Heroes tell him, "No, don't do it. It's probably going to be a trap." But then, out of nowhere, All Might decided to just go for it. So he does. As he goes down into sewers, but he says, "Nice to meet you, All Might. It's an honor to meet you. I'm a really big fan of you." As All Might sees a Grim Reaper. Yeah. As he says, "Who are you?" Oh. We're starting off with the questions already? Huh. As he takes off his hoodie, and because as he looks at All Might, as he says, "Let me properly introduce myself. I'm Zuka Midoriya. But some people know who's my anti-villain. Helen name is the Grim Reaper. But please, don't call me that. The Grim Reaper. Zuko, wait. Got killed by All for One, and because the Quarkless. Oh, there's more to this world than you ever thought. See, I'm immortal. My powers are simply too great for yours." As he laughs. See, the Quark Doctor lied to me. He wanted me to die for his sick game of me turning into a Nomu. But let me, in order for me to turn into a Nomu, he wanted All for One to kill me for his selfish gains. So now, but they both deserved what they deserved. Pain. Like what they did to me. And as All Might said, "What do you have against me?" Oh, nothing. I don't have anything against you or those pro heroes, the detectives or chiefs or anyone, except for those villains that strapped me to the nuke and hasn't fed me in 3 months. And you know how terrifying that is? Just imagine a pain that I had to go through. Every single day. But when All for One pulled the trigger, then all of this happened before or after the nuclear explosion underwater 10 years ago. Now, I'm back for vengeance against those villains. So, and as he doesn't feel pain, or hatred, or the pro heroes, but it's always clinging at him for. It's like someone just shot him with a bullet right between the eyes. Yeah, Zuko was in so much pain. He's like Shiraki-san, but without a decay quirk. Yeah. So, yeah. As All Might says, as he could not believe this is just an innocent child that got corrupted by the villains. As he says, as All Might does his, like, Tokyo Smash to, as sending Zuko through from the sewer into the, like, above ground. And he lands without a single scratch mark on him. I told you, I'm immortal. As not military, military and policemen were there. As he turns around, he sees military guys pointing their guns at Zuko, at him. As they pulled the trigger on him. Like bang, bang, bang. Yeah. As Zuko who's getting, yeah. And yeah, Zuko who's pain as when the smoke cleared, Zuko was still standing as he maniacally laughs. As they were like, what's this kid made of? He's indestructible than more. So then he basically says, you fools. Well, let me see how long this is. Oh, not that long. Okay. Make sure. Yeah. So, yeah. So, Zuko says, you fools. Who? As they tried everything. But then they tried an H-bomb. As Zuko says, as it goes right to him, because he was an opening, as he says, as the explosion happened, it destroyed the city around him. And Zuko was like, he was still standing, as he says, you never learn, don't you? Now, it's time. As he goes charging in, he just he disarms all the military guys, his weapons. And he comes in as he cuts the tank, the military tank, in half. Without the person getting harmed by it. There was not like one tank. There was four, or no, 5 tanks, and he just took care of all of them. And he looks up towards the military aircraft things. As he runs up the building, now, it's like those scenes where his anime characters, where anime characters that have a scythe in their hand. Not size. Yeah. I'm trying to find the stupid image. Theme of the Grim Reaper scythe thing. Yeah. So, like, I'm trying to figure this out. But, yeah. So, Zuko, yeah, was like, as he literally cuts 5 airplanes, or military planes, with just, yeah, as everyone is trying to figure out why this kid is on a whole nother level. Among those pro heroes that were stunned was Asashi. As Zuko lands, yeah, from high in the air, like the air is thin, all the way down to earth, like ground, would probably kill somebody. But Zuko just lands like a superhero landing. As he says, now, as pro heroes like Endeavor, Asashi, All Might went in, and during the time that he sliced him cutting the military airplane things, was All Might. He turns around and he asked Asashi, or Asashi was still stunned. But then All Might comes in, punches him, as Asashi says, "Why did you do that?" As All Might says, you know who's thanks to you and the... Did you get rid of your son? Ask me this question, or I'll ask you this question. Did you really believe in the quirk doctor of your son being quirkless? What do you mean? That boy up there with a scythe? Like the Grim Reaper's scythe? Is your son. His name's Zuko Midoriya. As Asashi could not believe it. And what he heard. I'm trying to find the... So, yeah. Asashi... He was a little bit stunned. Like, a little bit shocked when he heard that the... Sorry. Yeah. So Asashi could not believe it. And that the... He... Yeah. He could not believe. It was that face right there. Zuko, or when Hisashi could not believe it. Yeah. So, then after he lands, then Proteus comes in, beats him around, and the... as the... Zuko knew that the quirk doctor was lying to him. So, but Zuko, who's like dodging the attacks, okay? As he's knocking them all out with just, yeah. So, the military guys couldn't put him down. The pro heroes couldn't take Zuko down. Huh? And Zuko, who was about to finish his father, as he dodges not dodges, he misses on purpose. As he lifts it up. I never had a grudge against you or anyone. Except for the villains. So speaking of villains, yeah. Speaking of villains, they show up, and yeah, they were causing so much ruckus, or not ruckus, but the villains, the remaining villains, and the students of Class 1A. As Zumi sees her or, she saw or she knows her brother as Zuko runs right up. As he dodges, or no, Hing was still stunned of her own brother did all of this. And so then, yeah, he basically was like, huh. As he wasn't aiming at her, or the Class 1A students. But instead, he went for the villains. As he slaughtered all the villains, or remaining ones. Himago Toga, dead. Twice dead. Shiraki-sen, dead. Kirigiri, dead. Yeah. And, yeah. There was nothing left. So, yeah. They all were... So then, Zuko, who's like laughing maniacally. As the him as Bakugo, who at first was Momo using her cannons on Zuko. As Zuko's unfazed by explosions. Oceans, and yeah. Mirio punches him in the face. That doesn't do anything to him. As he knocks out all the students with just... He didn't use a blade. He smacked them around. Knocking them all unconscious. Yeah. So, yeah. So then but they'll still be alive. As he looks up, as he walks over, or he walks back to the sand, him dragging his own blade, or his scythe, as he sees the ocean, as his heart starts to pound, because how much pain he went through. Oh, he just, as the kids, the ones that he saved, here, hold on, MHA kids. So, all of those kids know that or they could feel his pain. So they run up to him and tells him, "Thank you for saving her lives." Yeah. So then Zuko, he says, "You're welcome. You're just a little kid." Yeah. I do not want to harm any of you. As he gets on one knee, as you can become heroes, all of you. Who, as they could sense, and him, because they know that, and one of them told him that no need to punish yourself for those crimes. You were trying to avenge your own avenge and or take revenge on people that did you harm. Yeah. Sorry. So, yeah. But then he sat down and he had tears coming down his face. He never had anyone or everyone or all those kids called him a hero. Yeah. They called him a hero. Their hero. As his heart is pounding. Yeah. Let's see how long. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Sorry for, yeah. So, as everyone agrees, is that the as the pro heroes that got up, Asashi, or no, actually Inko even shows up, and she ran right to her own son and hugs him and tells him in her own words that she apologizes to him. And not believing that. Yeah. So basically, Zuko was pretty strong. And the government told him that he can become a hero, and yeah, and he wants to, and so they changed the law from if you're quirkless, you must die thing to, or actually they banned that rule because they they know that it's way too, like, causing way too many problems. So, yeah. So now, and Aries, so also Aries was in with the kids thing, this one. And, yeah, he cared, or thing, as he, so Inko Asashi and Zumi took him back to their house thing, like took him home. And he lays in, or he did take a shower before. And got cleaned up. And he lays in the bed, like his bed. And Inko, or Sashi and Inko and Zumi know that he had no rest. So every pro hero came and visit. He got better after since. And a certain girl, that I will say, not Momo, Ochako, had a humongous crush on him at age of 3. Yeah. But when she heard that he became, like, the anti-villain, like, basically a pro-hero thing, or eventually, or one of those. Yeah, I'll just say, anti-villain. It became more hard for him. So then Ochako finally confessed her feelings to him. And yeah, they got married and had 2 kids. And because the Quark Doctor died, another person that was similar to a Quark Doctor took its place. And yeah, plus the entire city was purged from all the villains. And the kiddos that you saw, the ones that, yeah, before, they became teenagers, and they told Zuko thank you, and everybody's hearing him. And his pro-hero name, it was because that was the Grim Reaper was his anti-villain name. So, yeah. But his pro-hero name, they all called him the Punisher. Is his, like, pro-hero name. Yeah. So, yeah. So then Zuko, who accepted that name and just rolled with it. So now, this is going to be the end of the what if. Please leave a like, share, subscribe. Peace out, y'all. And yeah. And if you don't see see any new posts, it's like tomorrow or any other day, I'm still recovering from my cough stuff, okay? So, yeah. I hope I get another video out for making up for yesterday. Because yesterday, I wasn't feeling it too well. So, peace out, y'all. Peace.